Hello, it's been an amazing week filled with activities on the streets of Lagos, and KongaTV captured the moments throughout the week. Thank you for joining us for a recap of what went down this week on the streets of Lagos. My name is Stanley Chizaram, and I have here...
I'm Fred Otwezi. When it comes to Lagos street vibes and market of Lagos, we've got you covered. We're free to bring you market-related developments from Monday through Friday.
I won't be wrong if I call this week Women's Week, because we celebrated International Women's Week just this Friday.
Definitely, and a happy International Women's Day to all the women out there. So let's get right into what we have for you this week.
Alright, we'll start with Monday. On Monday, we took a journey through the evolution of office space. We explored how office environments have transformed from traditional brick and mortar setups to virtual realms, with a particular focus on the crucial role that office laptops play in today's workplace.
Yes, and also we highlighted the adaptability of laptops for various tasks while acknowledging the challenges, such as occasional crashes. We strongly recommend investing in high-quality office laptops for reliability, performance, and security features, underlining the pivotal role of technology in boosting productivity and competitiveness in today's business world. If you miss it, now you have it.
Once upon a time, the office was a physical place. You had to be there in the building to get your work done.
Well, I think an office to me means one, my laptop, and two, good internet connection. As long as I have that, and my mobile phone as well. Sometimes when I dabble in software development, I might either be working on web development or mobile development, and having these three things helps achieve that. So as long as I have those three things, I'm great.
In my own perspective, I think an office is a workspace where you carry out activities that has to do with your duties and your work as far as a company is concerned, or whatever it is that you do is concerned. Yeah, so for me, that's what it is, basically a workspace. That's what an office is for me.
It's both ways. It's the tools I work with, and also it's the building as well. So as I already said from the introduction, I'm a front desk person, and obviously I can attend to guests or welcome customers from my home, so I have to be physically present in the building.
An office is like a place, but these days it's just more than a place now. It's more like a set of tools, like a system that helps you get the work done.
I have a room, an apartment in my house where I use at my office. So
it was all about the 9-to-5 grind, the daily commute, and the rigid structure of corporate life. But then something changed. Technology began to shrink. Computers went from taking up entire rooms to fitting on a desk, then to the size of a briefcase, and eventually to something you could carry in your pocket.
Considering the department I work in, my office has to do with the space and the tool I also use in working here. So, but I mean, we're actually transitioning in this moment. We're transitioning from manual to like fully digital. Because I have to work with files and all that. Yeah, so, but the thing is, I would say that the office is more of a work tool than, it's more of the tool rather than the space itself. You understand? So, that's basically what I feel it is. Yeah.
I think I have a controversial opinion, because rather than it being a tool or the building, I think an office is more of the resources and more of the resources for me, because regardless of where I find myself, there are times that you probably have to be on the road, and then as long as you have these things I just talked about, my laptop, my phone, and good internet, I'm good to go. So I don't think that I'm necessarily restricted to a building or a specific environment. If I feel like I might be getting some distraction, I can easily block myself out by using some form of hands-free or headsets and concentrate and immerse myself in work. So I think it's more of the environments that you can create for yourself with the resources that you have that makes up the office.
The office transcends more or less like a mix of the two of them. The office is a tool, and it's also a building that we're working in and out of every day. I mean, if I don't have stuff that I need to get done, if it's not present, I can't do my job. And part of that makes it possible is my laptop, data, my colleagues. That's run around and meet them, to get stuff done. So I think the office is just more than a tool, and it's also more than a building. The office is more or less like the community, like an ecosystem that helps you get your work done. Yeah.
Depends on individual understanding. No, it depends. What I know is that conventional offices, because it's the way we are brought up, the way we are trained. But presently, with an IT and all these innovations, believe me, anybody can work from anywhere, depending on the tools you are using for your work, as your work tools. So it depends. Anybody can, like in my own case, I design. If I leave my apartment, the comfort where I regard as office, once I have my laptop and my phone, I can work anywhere, even on the street. So far it's convenient for me to sit and have a conducive area, breeze and all that. I can design work. So I can work from anywhere. Depends on if I have my tools with me, so I can work anywhere.
This miniaturization brought about a revolution. No longer bound by the four walls of an office, people could work from anywhere. Cafes, parks, even their own homes became potential workspaces. The catalyst for this evolution, the rise of digital tools. Laptops, smartphones, and tablets became the new instruments of productivity. They untethered us from our desk and gave us the freedom to work on the go.
I review staff files, staff documents, reach out to staff in situations where, they have like incomplete documents or files, or any stuff. I have to like update them on informations, reach out to companies. Basically just, a relationship that exists between the company and its workers here. So that's basically what I do.
So on a day-to-day basis, my day is usually centered around building websites, maintaining them, testing them to ensure that newly implemented features work as expected, and then deploying them for use by the users. So one of the things I use for this is my laptop. Like I mentioned, I use some software to do this. I use Visual Code Studio. I use dev tools like Opera Mini browser, Chrome browser. I also use the command line interface. It's like and it's an application that allows you to write codes that helps you interact with the computer on a low level. Yeah, and all of that. Yeah.
Okay. So the tools I use, my laptop, can't go anywhere without it. Phone to keep in touch with colleagues. Which one can I not do without? Both of them. I mean, if my laptop is low or there's no data or I can't access people via my phone, I can't do my work. So it's like my oxygen and water. I need it.
Actually, when it comes to the ones I cannot do with, it depends on the stage where the work got to. Like now, in my design, when I'm consulting, maybe I have a contract to propose. In design, there's what they call visibility study. I have to come. I need my laptop to make an input and all that, as in the data I get from the site. Now, after design, I need to print them out, so I have a printer. But after the design and printing, I only need the design sheet. Then I'll just be on the site working. But in design level, let's say there's something in the apartment which makes me know, or I have to go other state. Once I have my laptop and my phone, I can design, even from any state, from anywhere, in an hotel apartment. I can work from there. So
welcome visitors, welcome staffs. Ask them how was the night. Wish them a new month. Ask them how the day is going, and then send some things online to every staff. Share certain things online with every staff, which comes on a daily basis.
Now, the laptop reigns supreme. Is the ultimate machine of the modern century, combining power, portability, and versatility. With just a few clicks, we can connect with colleagues across the globe, access vast amounts of information, and tackle complex tasks with ease. But what does the future hold for the office? Will it continue to evolve, or will it return to the traditional brick-and-mortar enclosure? That's up to us, the workers of tomorrow, to decide. Stanley Chizaram reporting for Konga TV.
Moving on to Tuesday, we delved into the world of warranties and guarantees in electronics shopping. We discussed how these assurances provide peace of mind for consumers, with warranties offering formal commitments from sellers or manufacturers regarding product functionality, and guarantees providing simpler assurances of quality.
Yes, we stress the importance of warranties in building trust and confidence among customers, using Konga.com as a shining example of a company that excels in that aspect. Additionally, we highlighted how understanding these differences empower consumers and businesses to make informed choice and foster a positive relationship within the electronics market. If you miss it, now you have it.
When you're shopping for electronics, you often come across terms like warranty and guarantee. These are basically promises from the seller or manufacturer to take care of any issue you might have with your purchase. But it's important to know the difference between the two so you can make smart choices and get the most out of these services.
No, I have not, but I come across them on most of the products I buy. You see that there's a warranty on this product.
Think of warranty as a formal promise from a manufacturer or seller that the product is going to work well. It lays out the rules for what happens if your gadget breaks down within a certain period. Warranties can cover anything from basic repairs to giving you a whole new device. A guarantee is more like a simpler promise. It's still a commitment from the seller or manufacturer that the product is good quality, but it's not as detailed as warranty. Guarantees might promise things like getting your money back if you are not happy, or a lifetime guarantee on certain parts.
Okay, from what I think about it, a warranty is like a written form of an agreement by a provider, so maybe a product provider that speaks of the fact that if anything happens to the product, or in the events that you are not satisfied with the product you've gotten, they can help with maybe a repair or something of that sort. So that is what I know about warranty. So in terms of a guarantee is, it might not be written in form of an agreement, but also a promise from the provider or the vendor that in case anything happens, we can also help the refund or maybe a repair of that product.
If you're talking about warranty, it's just as if you're talking about rights and obligation. So if you're talking about warranty, warranty is what you need to pay for a certain, as in what you need to offer. But guarantee is what a particular person needs to offer you. You may be warranted to pay someone a particular thing or to do a particular service for someone. You are warranted to pay. It's different from guarantee. Guarantee is the assurance they are giving you on a particular maybe transaction or on a particular article that you bought.
Actually, guarantee is classified. Business is classified. You understand? We have the high-class business, we have the low-class business. You understand that some certain things you will buy, maybe the company will tell you guarantee. Maybe after 1 year, if you had an issue, you bring it back. So such kind of company that offers such guarantee, you understand? So their level is high. They are maybe they operate in global system of the business. You understand? So they can easily change for you under that guarantee they give you, or let's say warranty. You understand? So in the area of warranty, it depends on the companies. We have the high class company, we have the low class company. So it depends. So that is how it runs.
For shoppers, warranties can be a big deal. They give us peace of mind, knowing that if something goes wrong with our new toy, we are covered. But sometimes warranties don't cover everything. We hope they would, or dealing with them can be a hassle. Warranties can really affect how we feel about a company. If a company comes through for us when we need it, we are more likely to trust the brand in future. But if it's a headache to get something fixed, we might think twice before buying from them again.
Yeah, I purchased some power banks recently, about 10 of them. And one of the things that came with them was a warranty of the fact that this item was going to last for as long as 10 to 12 months. So in any case, if anything happens to the power banks, I am free to send it back, and then they are going to help to repair it. Yeah.
When I bought the land, the bailiff that sold the land to me, he guaranteed me that if I want to make a foundation, that nobody will disturb me. So he's giving me an assurance, a guarantee that I'm safe. So I pay Pablo till the day. When the day came, when I wanted to do the foundation, just as he said. So the boys that came around, they want to collect money from me. I just picked my phone, I called the man. He said they should leave there with immediate effect. That was a guarantee that I've engaged in before.
Well, not really anyway. Not really. Let me not say what I'm not too sure about. Not really, but most of my thing I do buy, I've not fallen victim of returning the returning item back.
Businesses offers warranty not just because it's expected, but also because it's good for business. It shows that they believe in their products and they are willing to stand by them. Plus, it helps them stand out from the competition. We are more likely to buy something if we know we are protected.
Everybody that wants to spend his money or to get items must definitely want to have a proof that what he's buying is something that will last for him or her. You understand? So, like for me, my policy is that my customer is my friend. So I make you to understand that if you, maybe in terms of, let's say, warranty now, because you want me to say, for example, some people will come and buy food flags. They will tell me they need flags that can preserve hot for 24 hours. I will now recommend for them. I say, buy this, I give you my own word. If it doesn't hot the way you want it, bring it back and I will change it for you. You understand? Most times they will say, this. I say, no, just try what I told you. I'm the one recommending this for you, so I stand on my word. So if by adventure, that flags now work fine, automatically you have become my friend and you have also become my permanent customer. But if by adventure it does not work and you bring it back, what I will do is this. I will change it for you. You understand? And I also tell you, go and use it. But before I do change it for you, automatically, that one will serve you. And most times, they won't, the one you bought or the one you sold may not work. That doesn't mean that it's fake. Most times we do what they call factory error. You understand? So you can bring it back, I will now change it for you. That is me. But some people will not, they will tell you that they bought it, they can't return it back to where they buy. So it now depends on the individual, who you are buying from. So me, I don't like having issues with my customer. You understand? So by the time you return it, I change it for it. Definitely when next time you need all that, you still come and patronize me. So that is how I build my customer relationship. You understand? So when you buy something and it doesn't work, most times electrical, maybe a blender, you use it, it had an issue, you bring it back, we'll put tests together and rectify it. If I'm to change it for you, I change. If you have to add little money, I give you another brand new one, I do. That's how I run my own business.
Warranties ain't just about sale though. They are also about building relationships with customers. If a company handles warranty claims well, it can turn a negative experience to a positive one. That can create loyal customers who spread the word about how great the company is. Warranties and guarantees both aim to protect us customers, but they work in different ways. Understanding these differences helps both shoppers and businesses make smarter decisions in the world of electronics. Take Konga.com for example. They not only sell gadgets, but also offer solid warranty and guarantee services. By taking care of customers, they are setting a high standard in the industry and building a long-lasting relationships with their buyers. Fred Otweze, Konga TV.
Alright, moving on to Wednesday. On Wednesday, our focus shifted to ensuring safety within our homes. We shed light on the importance of safeguarding against accidents, emphasizing the concept of safety as protection from harm or risk. We explored various cost-effective measures that homeowners can adopt, such as installing smoke detectors, fire extinguishers, and safety gates, especially for the safety of our children.
We emphasize the necessity of prioritizing safety within budget constraints to create a secure living environment, stressing the need of investing in safety gadgets is paramount for accident prevention and preserving lives. These are the feedbacks we got. If you miss it, now you have it.
A home accident is an unforeseen event resulting in injury or damage within the household environment, often caused by hazards or unsafe conditions. It encompasses incidents such as slips, falls, burns, and other injuries occurring within the home setting. But there is one way to prevent home accident, and that is being safety conscious. But first, what exactly is safety?
Safety just means a way to be careful, not to cause harm to ourselves or to other people.
It means to be careful at home and to avoid accidents.
To me, I think to my understanding, safety is just like summarizes of, having far distance of you. Probably like you're an asthmatic person. I think you shouldn't be doing anything dealing with fire or dealing with anything electrical stuff. Like you have to just stay far from it.
A safety means that in the house, you don't have to keep things that will make someone to fall down. And things like that is banana peel, pouring water on the floor, keeping things that you know that you can keep it organizing for someone not to fall on it.
Safety means taking the proper measurement of taking care of where you are to avoid accidents.
Safety is the state of being protected from harm, danger, or risk. It involves implementing measures to prevent accidents, injuries, and potential hazards in various environments. Prioritizing safety ensures a secure and healthy living or working environment for individuals. Now, let's discuss the safety measures homeowners can implement to avoid accidents.
It means a lot though. No matter what, you have to be careful. Some people might say there's nothing in the kitchen, but there's really, really a lot in the kitchen. Like a lot to do in the kitchen. When you're in the kitchen, you must try to be cautious of everything you do. Not to spill the oil, hot water. There might be a hot pot and you will not know. You just have to be careful to apply those measures.
Put on my gloves. I always make sure there's fire extinguishers in case of fire. Put on my helmet in case I'm walking. I don't want something to hit my head. Stuff like that.
To make sure there is no naked wire at home, and you make sure that there is no water on the floor at home, or sprays of banana at home. You
should avoid sprinkle of water on the ground because it can actually make you split and lose your weight and you fall on the ground. And I think some other sharp object too in environment, probably like as an asthmatic patient, you shouldn't stay around a gas cooker, stuff like that. You should prevent staying around stuff like that, like a fire extinguisher like that. So you should avoid like having things doing with fire extinguisher.
Mostly, we that have kids, we have to be very, very careful. We have to be very, very careful because there may be all sorts of accidents at home, especially in the kitchen. So we make sure that we don't spill water on the floor or soft ice. We don't drop oil on the floor. Don't drop banana peels on the floor because a child can slip off and it will cause a greater accident that you can't control.
Installing smoke detectors in every room, having fire extinguishers readily accessible, and adding safety gates to prevent toddlers from accessing hazardous areas are some of the key safety measures to put in place. There are some safety equipment gadgets that every safety-conscious home must have.
Fire extinguisher, glove, you don't want to burn your hand when you are cooking hot something. In case of thunder, some people used to use thundering device so it won't spoil equipment because equipment are expensive nowadays. They don't want to spoil equipment. You put thunder safeties.
You can have fire master, that's a fire extinguisher. You can have safety boots, hand gloves, and helmets, or life jackets.
Like I said before, fire extinguisher. And probably if you have anything doing with anything fire, this thing, you could use an hand glove just to protect your hand in case of any accident probably happens. And even apart from home, it could be from a complaint working this thing, you could use rain boots to protect your legs. Probably maybe you're doing fire stuff or wedding iron or stuff like that. you could use your rain boots and use life jackets and use an helmet. And I think that's what I could say about that.
Houses, first of all, we must have fire extinguisher. Then secondly, we have helmets and other things.
Some homeowners, out of sheer carelessness, efforts to cut down cost, might end up buying substandard safety gadgets.
Actually, you talked about affordable. So, we all understand the way the economy is now. So, inflation of prices with the dollar and other stuff, so makes things much more, a little bit expensive now. But meanwhile, nevertheless, we still have some good products. You understand? You can place your money on.
The truth is that many safety gadgets are quite affordable, especially on Konga.com, where every product is original and are sourced from the original equipment manufacturers. Also, some safety equipment can even be installed without professional help. It's all about prioritizing safety within your budget. From smoke alarms to door alarms and carbon monoxide detectors, there is a wide range of safety gadgets available to suit every budget and need. Remember, investing in safety today can prevent accidents and save lives tomorrow.
And moving on to Thursday, we embarked on a journey into the realm of skincare. We discussed how our skin, acting as a shield for our bodies, requires proper care to maintain its health and appearance.
We explored skincare routines encompassing cleansing, moisturizing, and targeted treatment, highlighting the role of promoting self-care and overall well-being.
Amidst the myriad of skincare options, we provided a clear pathway for achieving healthy, radiant skin, including gentle cleansing, daily sunscreen application, and periodic exfoliation.
Yes, and also we emphasize on how these practices not only enhance physical appearance, but also boost confidence and contribute to our holistic wellness. If you miss it, now you have it.
The skin serves as the body's first line of defense, protecting against harmful pathogens and environmental pollutants. It regulates body temperatures and prevents dehydration by retaining moisture. Healthy skin enhances physical appearance and boosts confidence, influencing social interactions. Efforts to achieve glowing skin are driven by societal standards of beauty and the desire for self-confidence and esteem. Skincare routines also promote overall well-being by encouraging self-care practices and maintaining skin health.
For me, my skin is like my biggest treasure. So I do all I can to take care of it and not let anything go wrong. But that doesn't mean I go off or do something I'm not supposed to do. So
basically, it's more like my presentation. It's the first thing you see when you see me. So I guess when you see that, that's the first thing you use to judge my appearance.
I take care of my skin by knowing what my skin needs. So it's not everything I see I apply on my skin. For the fact that this thing works on someone's skin does not mean that the same thing that works on my skin. So by the time I notice this thing is not good on my skin, I stop it. So there's a kind of cream, soap, or this thing I don't use on my. Like some people, their skin, they can use the same body shower both for face and their body, but some skins, if you use them to use on your skin, on your face, it will not be nice. That does not mean that product is not good. It's good, but because of your skin, it's the skin that's where the problem is coming from. So by the time you notice that, you stop one to check where the problem is coming from. You can either stop the soap, then check your cream if there is the cream that is causing the problem. Once you find out where the problem is coming from, then you know where and stop using the one and just check what will be good on your skin. By the time you apply all these things, I know you will not have problem with all this kind of rough skin and everything.
My skin is the most precious thing I value, actually. So if there's anything I'm conscious of, it's my skin, because my skin represents me. So I'm always careful when it comes to my skin.
A skincare routine involves a series of steps aimed at maintaining the health and appearance of the skin.
Not much, just take my bath, eat fruits and vegetables, eat right, basically.
Well, my skin routine is just everyday thing, take my bath, wash my face, just use my lotion. I use sometimes vitamin C or some sunscreen, depending on the weather. That's all.
I make sure that my skin is clean. I moisturize it, and I don't use any harsh chemical on my skin because I know the effects it may cause.
In the quest for flawless, healthy skin, finding the right skincare routine can often feel like navigating a maze. With an abundance of products and conflicting advice, it's easy to become overwhelmed. However, fear not, we've curated 6 universal skincare tips that caters to everyone, regardless of your skin type or concerns. Now, let's unveil the secrets to achieving radiant, glowing skin that transcends boundaries. Number 1. Cleanse with care. The foundation of any skincare routine begins with cleansing. Opt for a gentle cleanser that effectively removes dirt, oil, and impurities without stripping the skin of its natural moisture. Whether you have dry, oily, combination, or sensitive skin, a mild cleanser will suffice. Number 2. Hydrate and moisturize. Hydration is key to maintaining skin health and vitality. Incorporate a lightweight, non-comedogenic moisturizer into your routine to replenish moisture and protect the skin's barrier. Look for ingredients like hyaluronic acid and glycerin to lock in hydration and leave your skin feeling supple and nourished. Number 3. Shield with sunscreen. Sun protection is non-negotiable when it comes to skincare. Shield your skin from harmful ultraviolet rays by applying a broad-spectrum sunscreen with SPF 30 or higher every morning, rain or shine. Protecting your skin from sun damage not only prevents premature aging, but also reduces the risk of skin cancer. Number 4. Exfoliate wisely. Exfoliation is essential for sloughing off dead skin cells and promoting cell turnover. Incorporate a gentle exfoliant into your routine once or twice a week to reveal smoother, brighter skin. Number 5. Targeted treatments. Address specific skin concerns with targeted treatments tailored to your needs. Whether you are combating acne, hyperpigmentation, or aging, look for serums or treatments infused with potent ingredients like retinol or vitamin C, niacinamide to achieve optimal results. Number 6. Embrace consistency. Consistency is key to unlocking the full potential of your skincare routine. Establish a regimen that works for you and stick to it religiously. Remember, visible results take time, so be patient and stay committed to your skincare journey. Achieving radiant, healthy skin is within reach for everyone. By following these simple yet effective steps, you can embark on a skincare journey that nourishes, protects, and rejuvenates your skin from within. Embrace the power of a universal skincare routine and watch as your complexion transforms before your eyes.
Alright, moving on to Friday. Friday was exceptional. Friday was International Women's Day, and the need for women's empowerment in the 21st century is highlighted as vital, not just morally, but also for ensuring fair and sustainable development globally.
Globally, yes. Now, celebrating International Women's History Month, the U.S. Consulate in Lagos organized an event at the American Corner, Ikeja, to support women's empowerment worldwide, emphasizing equality and human rights. The event showcased the achievements of women from diverse backgrounds.
Women's empowerment involves dismantling barriers to ensure gender equality, enabling them to contribute significantly to social development and prosperity.
Definitely, and also increasing their participation in decision-making process, particularly politics, foster inclusive governance and policy making. If you miss it, now you have it.
In the landscape of the 21st century, the call for women's empowerment resounds with greater urgency than ever before. It's not just about doing the right thing morally, but it's also crucial for making sure development is fair and long-lasting everywhere. Whether it's big decision-making rooms or in local communities, empowering women is a sign of moving forward and making things better for everyone. To mark the International Women's History Month, the U.S. Consulate in Lagos organized an event at the American Corner, Ikeja, to celebrate the amazing things women have achieved and to support their empowerment at a global scale.
We are here to celebrate our girls in commemoration of the International Women's Day. And it's just a program to sensitize the girls, to also encourage them the drive for entrepreneurship, unlocking their entrepreneurial spirit.
I actually followed my students to this program today to let them know about the issues around women and also learn about entrepreneurship.
So the program is to celebrate International Women's Day because, as you know, we're in the Women's Month, a month for women where we celebrate women and all that they have accomplished. So today's program was to educate us females on why we should become entrepreneurs, why entrepreneurship is important, the things we should think about when we want to become entrepreneurs.
We're here to celebrate International Women's Day. We're here to make girls shout. We're here to make them feel special.
We're here today to attend a program sponsored by the American Corner in Ikeja about Women Empowerment Month and empowering us girls to become entrepreneurs as women.
We are here to celebrate with the American Corner for the official Women's Month, which is March, and this helps women to be empowered and to learn about entrepreneurship. And this entrepreneurship is one of the things that really takes women to the forefront so that people can understand their capabilities and what they are useful for. As women were seen as properties before in the past, when we are entrepreneurs, we can show ourselves with our confidence and build a legacy for each other.
To attend the program that was sponsored by the American Corner on celebrating International Women's Day in the field of leadership and entrepreneurship.
The event notably highlighted the contribution of women from diverse backgrounds. At its core, women's empowerment is about upholding the principle of equality and human rights. It's about dismantling the barriers that prevent women from enjoying the same rights, opportunities, and freedoms as men. In a world striving for justice and fairness, gender equality must be embraced as a fundamental tenet.
One thing I would always say is that when it comes to women, we have to ensure that equality is what is being presented at all times, right? Whatever it is that the male gender can actually get, the female gender should also be able to get it without any discrimination of any kind.
There is this common knowledge that we are fragile and should not be at some places. But today it was actually discussed and unveiled that women are actually stronger because we can multitask. We are the mothers at home, and we are also the workers at our different workplace. There is
A lot that women have to offer the country in general as an entrepreneur. There is in the world today, even men cannot live without women. So they have their own roles they play. So they have a lot of things they can do, ranging from production of food, how many men are ready to cook food for the house, and all of that.
The empowerment of women catalyzes social development by unleashing their potential as agents of change. When women are empowered, they contribute to the well-being and prosperity of their communities and nation. They invest in education, healthcare, and livelihoods, laying the foundation for sustainable progress and the benefits of everyone.
We can contribute a lot, but one thing that stands out the most to me is the fact that we can contribute to adding more employment. Because in Nigeria, obviously, a lot of people are complaining about there not being employment. But if there are more women entrepreneurs, they'll be able to. There'll be more jobs, especially for females in our country.
I feel like women are very versatile. They can be in any sector of the economy in which they choose to, and they have the intelligence to be in. And now in our economy, we need more entrepreneurs than anything, because we need people who are problem solvers and are willing to take away the problem that the Nigerian government has to take in, but individuals with initiative who are willing to do so. So I believe that as women, we should also understand that we are not going to always rely on people all our lives, but we should learn how to be independent and how to be true to ourselves and help the people around us, because women really do care.
Women can do anything, depending on their beliefs and their status, whatever they think that they can do in achieving it. All they need is their voice, and in order to participate and have that voice of
they can participate in anything that they want to do and have that kind of development and support in order to make the economy better. And with that, we can actually have a great change in the economy.
Women's empowerment encompasses the participation in decision-making processes, including politics, increasing women's representation in leadership positions, foster more inclusive governance, and policy making. Diverse perspective enrich policy discourse, leading to policies that address the needs and aspirations of all segments of society. Women's empowerment is not a distant aspiration, but a pressing imperative for our times. It's a journey towards a more just, equitable, and prosperous world. As we navigate the complexities of the modern era, let us reaffirm our commitment to empowering women in all spheres of life.
Actually, there is a lot that women have to offer the country in general as an entrepreneur. There is in the world today, even men cannot live without women. So they have their own roles they play. They have a lot of things they can do, ranging from production of food, how many men are ready to cook food for the house, and all of that.
Because there is this common knowledge that we are fragile and should not be at some places. But today it was actually discussed and unveiled that women are actually stronger because we can multitask. We are the mothers at home, and we are also the workers at our different workplace, and we can actually do better than our male counterparts.
Definitely, I'm an advocate for that because at some point a lot of times when women are actually just segregated and they feel like they should be left in the kitchen, they should be left backwards and all of that. So at this age and time, we have a lot of women that are not opportune to a lot of opportunities that the male gender, how they actually have opportunities to. So for we have that knowledge and understanding, it's very important that we bring up these people, pass out the knowledge that we have, because there's a lot of potential in the female gender.
Women's empowerment encompasses the participation in decision-making processes, including politics, increasing women's representation in leadership positions, foster more inclusive governance, and policy making. Diverse perspective enrich policy discourse, leading to policies that address the needs and aspirations of all segments of society.
My take home from this program is that I can be an entrepreneur, or I can do whatever I set my mind to do, because we had some very insightful speakers that talked about what they studied in university is not exactly what they are pursuing now. That an entrepreneur are those people that start up a business by themselves. We start up our own business, we take risks to become what we are today. Does not necessarily need huge amount of money. Once you have the determination, the skill, the passion for that business, you go for it and we'll achieve our goal.
My take home is that you should not let anything stop you. If you want to be an entrepreneur, do it. And when you find a problem, make sure that you help society and you help the people around you.
Women's empowerment is not a distant aspiration, but a pressing imperative for our times. It's a journey towards a more just, equitable, and prosperous world. As we navigate the complexities of the modern era, let us reaffirm our commitment to empowering women in all spheres of life. Only by harnessing the full potential of half the world's population can we hope to build a future that is truly inclusive and sustainable. Fred Otweze, Konga TV.
All right, you will agree with me that it really has been a week packed with activities on the streets of Lagos, Nigeria. The weekend is here, and this is a city that never pauses and never stops.
Yes, our cameras are ready to bring you more from Monday. And if for any reason you missed any of the days, no worries, we've got you back. Next Saturday with a full recap. I am Fred Otweze.
And I am Stanley Kije.
Thanks a bunch for hanging out with us today. Don't forget to connect with us on all social media platforms at official Konga TV. Keep shopping on Konga.com and keep watching Konga TV. Catch you later.
Bye-bye.